Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. And my name is Tom Polar, beaming out to you from Little Castaways Beach in Queensland, Australia. Joined today by Paul Ace. Paul, g'day, sir. Where are you hanging out?
Good day, Tom. I am across the pond as far as you can go in the sunny UK, yet to be light, but soon to be sunny UK.
Right, so it's got you pretty early in the morning by the sound of it.
I love it.
But you're probably an early bird anyway. So for those of you who don't know Paul, he's the CEO of AmplifyC-com. He helps seven-figure high-ticket course creators break through the glass ceiling to generate an extra 6 or 7 figures plus in new revenue using conversational commerce. Very interesting concept. And that introduces us quite nicely to the title today, Paul, which is how to make an extra 6 or 7 figures using conversational commerce. Paul's going to share how to do that in the next 7 minutes. Paul, our time starts now. So question number one, who is your ideal client?
So our ideal client is 7-figure plus course creators who have a high ticket offer, who right now they really want to scale up, but they don't want to go and train a massive team internally, or they've got to a point of bandwidth where they're just like, we've got nothing left, and they want to go and take it to the next level. So we come in and help them, support them with that whole process to make an extra 6 to 7 figures.
So they're doing pretty well already, but they want to get to the next level, but they run out of bandwidth. So is that question number two? Is what's the problem you solved? Do you want to add anything more to that?
Yeah, so the big problem we solve a lot of the time is helping clients break through that glass ceiling, right? So the glass ceiling usually is like, hey, I get to a point, and then either my ads are starting to slow down in terms of the ROAS, or in terms of actual scaling, they can't scale anymore because they've just run out of their own ideas to an extent, because they don't have the reporting in place to accurately scale on a 30, 60, 90-day process. So one of the big things that we help them solve is lifetime customer value, and actually understanding what the lifetime customer value is and how to track that and understand the most profitable path in their business, so they can go and scale confidently and know the numbers inside out.
There's a heck of a lot of what you just said there. So folks, if you want to unpack that, you might want to sort of rewind and have a listen, because knowing the most profitable part of your business, which part of your marketing is working, which part of the client work is actually more profitable, and unpack all that. It sounds like question number three is some of the typical symptoms that people experience with this problem. We've got 5 minutes left. It sounds like a part of it is there's this people not too sure actually where the results are coming from. Anything you want to add to that, or any other symptoms people are going to be noticing if they're people that are going to be needing what you've got?
Yeah, so we are very we're quite niche specific, right? So we build on a small giants philosophy. So it means we have a small amount of clients, but we go really, really deep with those clients. Right. And one of the first things that I ask someone on a client interview to see if we're going to be a good fit together is, so what is your LTV right now? And then most of them can't even, bear in mind these are 7-figure, maybe mid 7-figure level, doing 4, 5, 6 million a year, and they don't know what the customer lifetime value is.
They probably don't even know what LTV stands for.
Well, that's the thing. Lifetime customer value, right, dictates everything.
Yes, indeed.
In the business. So one of the other things that they find as well is we ask them questions, for example, like what your customer journey right now, do you have that all mapped out? Like, so where is the map of your whole customer journey? How do you know every touch point that a customer has on the way to becoming a customer? And then another one of the key problems, right? A lot of the time, as you're growing and scaling from that $1 million to $10 million range, you're in scaling mode and you're just kind of like firefighting. Mm-hmm. And then at some point you hit a block because you don't know. You just kind of like, okay, well, everything was working and now it's not, but we don't know why, because we didn't have the reporting, or we didn't have the systems and processes in place to understand what was working and what wasn't. So one of the other things that we ask, hey, when was the last time you did a customer survey? What do your customers love about what you do? What do they hate? and what can they improve on, and what language patterns are they using that we can then use in the marketing.
So you're really giving people a heck of a lot of clarity around what's actually going on in their business by the sound of it.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine it like a doctor coming in, right? So we have like 3 stages. Like we diagnose, find out what the problem is, not the symptom, the cause of the problem, and then we go and add conversation into that, where we go and add the conversational commerce, and like everything from the language patterns that we use in to building systems and automations. And then we look at the growth stage, where it's like, okay, how do we go and scale that and repeat that over and over again?
Okay, thank you. So we got 2.5 minutes left, 4 questions to go. What are some of the common mistakes? Just a couple of them that people are often making and trying to break through that glass ceiling you referred to.
Yeah. So first one is what you measure doesn't, what you don't measure doesn't get managed. So knowing every single stage of the journey, what's going on, and what is the most profitable path. Secondly, when people split test, they split test based on that individual page. So, for example, if you split test one opt-in page versus the other opt-in page, great, one might convert better than the other, but does it turn into lifetime customer value back-end sales? So we track it through the whole journey to actually see which is the most profitable.
Critical, so absolutely critical. Yeah, common mistake I've seen as well, absolutely critical. So let's flip it and go to question 5, moving people forward, one valuable free action, real quick. What's the top tip you've got for folks?
So one valuable free action is go and map out your whole customer journey. I'm going to chuck another one in there quick, and go and put a customer survey out, and find out what your customers want and give it to them.
What they really want. Thank you. So 80 seconds left. Question 6, one valuable free resource. Where can people go to find out more about what you do, get more help?
Yeah, so you can go get the 7-figure audit, which basically runs through our whole process of what we look at, and you can mark yourself off and check it off. So you can go to go.amplifyccom, no hyphen or anything in that, amplifyccom.com/MTI. So that's go.amplifyccom.com/MTI.
And we'll have that underneath the video, but if you're listening to this on iTunes, it's go.amplifyccom.com/MTI, stands for Marketing the Invisible. 40 seconds left, sir. Plenty of time. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
How do you get more people to buy?
How do you get more people to buy, Paul?
So using conversational commerce. So taking the customer's language patterns and using them back in the marketing. So for example, we just did a test with a customer where we took the survey results and then used those for new benefit statements on a page, and it resulted in LTV after the first day going up to 284%, I think it was.
Perfect. Amazing. Paul Ace, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.